After the wild events of last episode, we continue on. Dan to Dan, Season 2, Episode 4. Over an intercom, we get to hear that the volcano just erupted. This calls for everyone to evacuate. So now we have an actual reason why the Keto family was giving up sacrifices to the Great Serpents. It was because it was protecting the land from this volcano. As the Keto family berates Momo about the legend, this is where Momo figures something out. Instead of the serpent, the dragon rising to heaven is actually a fountain. The fountain was a sign that this volcano was going to erupt. This was a legend made to warn them. Immediately after this, we get to see Momo use her powers to throw the serpent lord's body. This is where she goes all the way back to the bathhouse and plugs the hole with the body as the Keto family chases her from behind. Next, we get to see Momo run over to the half of the worm's body that has a mouth. This is where she uses her powers, and now she's going to be using it like a water hose to help and stop this volcano. Let's go, voluntary firefighter Momo! As Momo is battling these flames, Mama of the Keto family double kicks her, knocking her back. It's almost like this Keto family wants to die. Momo's just trying to help them, and they just won't accept it. Out of nowhere, they just switch up gods, and now they're wanting to sacrifice her to this volcano. You can't even make this stuff up. So the priest that wants to be a bootuber ends up coming in, saving Momo. Here's the plot twist no one could have called. So Momo's grandma ended up calling this priest, warning them about the three kids, and if he can just watch over them. So this is actually kind of fire. This priest is gonna fight the Keto family so Momo can go off safely. Right after being saved by the priest, this is where Momo goes back to her volunteer firefighter work, and this worm starts getting holes in it. And we kind of know what's going on because it's a familiar ball. All of a sudden, the mom of the Keto family gets jumped by Evil Eye. Evil Eye makes impact with her arm, and he gets ready for a second kick. This is where Momo uses her powers, throwing the lady back. Even though Momo is able to save her from the kick, this is where Evil Eye dashes in, getting ready for a big punch. Oh man, to save the day, Priest comes in to hit Evil Eye with a huge kick. This turns out bad for the Priest. Evil Eye ends up going and kicking him, and he charges up a second huge kick. As Evil Eye is about to land this huge kick, this is where Momo was able to grab the Priest. I find this so funny, but the three of them have to team up together to fight Evil Eye now. The first one to attack was actually Evil Eye. This is the counterattack, and I just wanted to talk about it. This granny hits him with the Jennifer Lopez Anaconda attack. What the heck, dude? That Jennifer Lopez attack didn't even phase Evil Eye at all. This is where Momo has to drag the mom out of the way, and now we get a big counterattack. So, Momo is holding Evil Eye with her power, and this is where the priest comes in with the Daisetsun drop. Of course, Evil Eye's a powerhouse, you can't stop him. Oh my god, you are not prepared. Momo's powers completely stop working, and you have Evil Eye coming directly at her with that huge kick, but out of nowhere. With a rapid fury of punches, we get to see Momo's savior. It is the Mantisayan. As a UFO lights goes off, we hear this jingle, and we get to see Momo's grandma has arrived. Things are about to go down. Granny jumps off. This is absolutely a crazy fight. We have Evil Eye versus Granny, and this mantis shrimp along her side as well. Mid battle, she calls out Taru, and then it's just this dummy just starts dancing and getting ready to dash in. Taru directly runs into Evil Eye. This is where he gets punched, and of course, he gets destroyed. Planted within Taro's body was a tag. As Evil Eye notices, we get to see the priest start praying. Taro's body reconnects itself over top of Gigi's. A UFO light comes on as we get to see the body now like a statue. As Granny says we captured it, it's time to go home, Taru gives a thumbs up. After the huge capture, we go back to trying to stop this volcano. They continue to use the worm, but this time they're on the UFO. I thought this was cute, but we get to see the Mantis' son who is driving this UFO. After forgetting for such a long time, Momo and the Mantis are running to go save Ken and the cat. Once Momo gets there, it seems to be too late. It's just full of magma. Momo was about to sacrifice herself to go and save Ken, when all of a sudden the UFO is able to bring out all of this lava. After using the warm slime to put out this lava, this is where Momo digs in to get to Ken. So with some heavy plot armor, we find out the Mongolian Deathworm's mucus is what saved Ken from not dying. We end this one strong. Ken and Momo both hug as Momo tells Ken she's sorry. There's a lot of things you could say about this series, but every episode is just so enjoyable. Another great one, and I didn't expect Gigi to get captured the way he is. Plenty of plot twists as well. You had Granny coming in, the Mantis Shrimp coming back, Taru being the reason that Gigi got captured. Just so much here. And of course, you got that ending romance scene, which we're all really about. Even though some of you will lie and say you're not, you are. You're involved in their love life somewhat. So if I had to rate this, I'm going to say it's a nice 9.2. Tell me what you guys' thoughts are on Dan Season 2, Episode 4. Hope you stay safe, and until next time, peace out, guys.